Alright everyone, welcome back to the Shadow Temple. That most dangerous, deadly, confusing of temples. Filled with death and stuff. Oh, we do have 50 gold sculptulas. Gotta remember that. If we find the shortcut back to the... back to the entrance, we should use it and go trade those in. Alright, what do we got? We got... oh, spikes. Spikes is what we got. Okay, let me see if I can get behind you. Nice. And that'll let us grab that thing. Try to get behind that guy so that he doesn't, you know, paralyze us at an inopportune moment. No, I thought that treasure chest was going to be invisible for a moment. Alright, but it's another 5 rupees. Slightly less than exciting. Oh, especially now that I'm at full rupees again. Alright. Nope, don't want to do that. I think I can just jump across to that. Nope. Maybe... almost hit those spikes. Maybe the hover boots are what we need there. Alright, now there was a door up there, but it needed a key, so hopefully we get a key in here. And then can come back through. Interesting. It wouldn't let me go first person for a moment there, but nice. That is a set piece of a room. Man, I kind of want my arrows because they're faster, but on the other hand, they use up ammo, and I've been needing to use my hook shot to, you know, do platforming stuff. Do you hear what I hear? I'm assuming I need to throw a bomb into that skull, or, you know, onto the edge of that skull. There we go. Similar to when we had to throw the bomb into the top of the Goron. Nice. Alright. A key and a gold sculptula. What else could a man ask for? Alright. Let's see. How many chests do we have left to go at this point? So we've got all the upper ones gone. We've just got 3 more there, and then 3 more over there. So 6 total. Not too bad. Might even be able to finish this dungeon today. I don't know. We'll probably get to or almost to the boss today. We'll see. Depends on how challenging they make the end of this dungeon. Alright, that wasn't quite far enough. So how do I get up there? Is there... yes. Now, is that visible or invisible? And here's a question. Can I hit an invisible thing? Even when I can't see it? Yes. It still exists, just not in my perception. Alright. Alright, I'm assuming I'm going to need my iron boots on this one. And it's the opposite of the hover boots. Keep you solid and grounded. Though it still has a bit of the slipperiness. Less that it keeps you going and more that They're just in the ceiling. How does that work? Yeah, I'm assuming that would be pushing me back if I... Alright, there's a problem. But I see a wooden beam in the ceiling, so it's not a problem. No, here. And then down. Oh, yeah. The turning radius when you're wearing the iron boots is very poor. No, can't do anything there. Now I do notice there's that. So what happens if I put my boots on and get blown across? I was just looking at the map and saw that there was a indent in the map, which indicates that there would be a thing to get through here. Alright. But was that the wrong way to go? I think I'm in that upper room. Yeah. Here, well, let me just bomb and get some of these treasure chests. If one of them's a key, we're good to go. But if one of them's not a key... Nice, I appear to be immune to pox, but not immune to those guys. Well, stunned by those guys. Alright, see if I can get properly behind. Gonna get the block going correctly there. Alright. Treasure chest. With that blue ruby. Okay, I'm assuming, yeah. I thought it was weird that I blew up that thing and there wasn't anything there, but it's just that it was hidden from us. A small key. Alright, here, let's go back. I think we're going the wrong way at this point. As in, there's a dead end here and I want to go to the dead end before I... Go! That was a bit rough. What's in here? Ah, fun. Alright, Navi, what does the wall say? Here, I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them. Then they will be led to the hidden path. Alright, already found that, but I want whatever's in the chest here. Hopefully the chest will disappear when I take care of these guys. Man, the bigger one sword, it just does work. Alright. A few arrows. Alright, that's fine. Half the reason for me getting all this stuff is just so I can have a visual clearing of the dungeon when I look at the map. Now these guys will be all respawned, which I don't like. But oh no, they aren't. That's weird. The bot was back, but the Gibdos weren't. Oh, we're here. Alright, cool. So I think I'm gonna do that thing I was talking about before and take a little side trip. Because we've got a how do I want to say? Shortcut back to near the beginning of the dungeon. So we'll go ahead and turn our gold sculptureless in, because I feel like I forget what the final prize is. If it's like a maximum size wallet, that would be nice, because we're at full wallet right now. So if we could expand our money holding capabilities, that would help us to not be wasteful. Because we're sure to find at least a few more rupees in this dungeon. Alright, I still hear that thing. Oh yeah, how do we get up there? Whatever. I don't want to go up there and get some rupees and then be annoyed at myself. Of course, if the prize for 50 rupee or 50 Skulltulas is just like a bunch of money, I'm also going to be even more annoyed because it's going to take time and waste money. Oh, that just like passed right through me. I'll accept it. Through here. Through here. Gonna need the boots on, I think. Unless there's something I can hookshot to. And just barely make it across. Yes, I don't like that it stops you. I really don't like that it stops you every time. I've said it before, and no doubt I will say it again. Alright, I think this is one of the first time we've left a dungeon in the middle of doing one. But, you know, Skulltulas are important. I think we did technically leave that time we were in the Forest Temple, the other spooky dungeon. And I lost against Phantom Ganon. Sad day. And I left to go heal up and get some fairies. Speaking of, I'm looking for any hearts around here, but not getting any. Oh well. We're still pretty good. Got a full line. Let's go look at the spider house and see what fabulous prize they have to give us today. I think you're the new one? The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Oh, you got a piece of heart. Sweet. Well, not everyone's back to normal. Thank you for saving my kids. What? Me? Oh, that's okay. You have already destroyed 51 spiders of the curse so far, so that's fine. Don't worry about me. Alright. So I think there's probably... The fact that we got 51 is proof that there is more than 50. I think there might be a total of 100 in the world. Maybe once we get all of them, it'll, you know, break the curse on that final, the parent. Not sure if that's supposed to be a father or a mother. It's hard to tell when you are turned into a giant mass of spider parts and human limbs writhing in agony. Oh, yeah, we need to actually have the ocarina equipped for that to work. I wish there was a shortcut you could open up. Like, once you're up here for the first time, you can, like, push down a block and then you can just climb up or whatever. You don't have to go through the issue of getting out the ocarina, remembering or looking up the song, playing it, and warping. Alright, so that didn't help out our wallet issue, but hey, we got a piece of heart. Oops. Well, so much for going in at full health. Just completely forgot about that. I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen the first time we came in here. Yes. Now I can take the boots off. And we can go back down to the ferry that the wall told us so much about. Alright, so just fall down. And we're fine, yeah. Definitely another Skulltula somewhere. Let's get a higher view and see what we can see. Alright, that looks like something. Come on. I went through all the trouble of setting up this song. Please be something that's actually, you know, usable. Yeah, there we go. Oh. It's a little bit too high for our sword, eh? Alright. Well, that looks ominous. But it does have a high, you know, Triforce on there, so it is related to the royal family somehow. Are we gonna have to Zelda's lullaby it? Oops. Try that again. I like its stumpy little arms. Makes it look cute. Wow, that's a lot of bobbing. Going up and down in the water there. Oh. Come on, brute force, brute force. And my jump attack doesn't seem as powerful. There we go. A little bit of excitement for our boat ride. Let me just jump off. I seem to remember... Nick, the ship is sinking! Abandoned ship! Get onto a safe platform! Yep. I vaguely remembered that, and so I jumped off. Alright. Let's see. What do we got going on here? We've got another bird statue. We've got the head of a bird statue. Looks like it fell over and broke. Here, let's have a look there. A little bit of fire arrow action. If I shoot those bombs with a fire arrow, will it set them off? Yes. Whee, bonk. Ouch. Man, that hit that. I'm dead. I should be dead. That hit me right in the face. This giant stone spike to the noggin. Alright. Don't have a key for that. Navi's being weird again. Yeah, so we're in kind of this final section here. So it looks like south is to the boss, and west is to the boss key, probably. What was the Song of Time again? Yeah. Weird. It's just a weird little mechanic they've done here. And like, if I do the Scarecrow song, do we get a hookshot up to there? Yes, we do. It's like all these like weird little mechanics just for a couple hearts. Like I needed those hearts because I was dumb in the fight and just decided to brute force it, but But yeah. Alright, so let's go back across. Can I jump onto? Alright, how do I get up there? Okay, I can just climb. Yeah, that seemed a bit too high to climb, but I guess it was fine. Alright. Yeah, we're getting very near the end. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't trust this. Or at least I don't trust it to be as simple as it looked. Gotcha, gotcha. Come on, come on. Gotcha. Okay, let's just go through the door first, because I think those will probably respawn. So hunting them all down is not necessarily the most useful. I was about to say the kids are invisible too, which kind of implies something weird about the, you know, undead hand monster things. But whatever. Alright. We're on to our last 3 treasure chests, so let's see. This one is a small key. So that'll get us through that door we were at earlier. Come on. There we go. And looking at our map. Yeah, so that's an empty room. So I'm kind of curious about that. Oh. Alright. So something tells me that even though it's an empty room, it's not a room without treasure. Because that certainly looks like something that's... Well, we saw what happened last time. Alright. Got a good throw on that one. Alright. And, ah, man. Okay, whoop. No. Oh, there. That one did actually work. Why am I jumping down here for that? Alright, so I guess that was just a gold sculpture. I was kind of expecting a key in one of those skulls. Alright, but it does look like we've got the symbol to the left of the name there, so we've got all the gold sculptures in here. That's nice to know. Now let's just go through the northern door. And that should be the last couple chests for the dungeon. Oh. Wooden coming on me. Luckily I've got a memory of this. That you can burn those before they get too close. Sounds like we might have a zombie problem in here as well. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't think to use the, oh, nice, and the boss. If I go around, yes, wide enough around. Alright. You got the big key, or the boss key. Now we can get to the boss. Alright, well, we've got the key to the room before the boss, and we've got the key to the boss. Come back tomorrow, and we'll go see who we're fighting in the final part of our Shadow Temple excursion. See you guys then. Bye.